Good evening. I'm Epstein with your Metal Market Wrap-Up, and this wrap-up is for Wednesday, the 5th of July, 2023, and we're just around 5:35 p.m. Central Time. Now, interesting time, if you will, because it's a funny week. A lot of people are still out for vacation. People are just turning their market attention back. We had the FOMC today. I'm going to discuss tomorrow's Jolts report, the ISM, and the S&P Global Service Sector reports throughout tomorrow, and the jobs data after that. But I'll do it in the financial section, okay? Out here, we'll talk about the Fed. And if you read the report, as much as the Fed members jumped in behind the Fed chair and said, okay, let's pause. There was plenty of dissension, but in the spirit of being a team, they voted to do it as a group. I don't think that would happen if you gave it to it again. So you had your one shot. The look-see period's over. The Fed chair spent those cards. That's the way to look at it. You don't get another look-see. Now you're either going to go into a pause, you're going to go into a rate hike. It's that simple. Won't be a skip, not going to be that. Which one? I view it, now I'll discuss it in the financial report when I do the review there, which will be right after this one, what I'm thinking, and I'll give you the reasons why. All right. So today what we saw off the FOMC news, the dollar finally took off late in the day, up 38 points, putting pressure on a number of these markets all the way through. I think the only market that looks bullish against the dollar temporarily is the British pound at this point in time. On the energy market, you know, the OPEC meeting is still ongoing, and OPEC is now inviting more countries to join them. So the plus is going to join more into it if they can do it. Why? The Saudis want to control price worldwide, and it would be the Saudis controlling prices worldwide. What we saw the Saudis come out and say so far is, you know, they're going to extend the July production cuts through August now. That's a big positive, 1 million barrels a day. Supposedly, the liar Russia is going to actually cut 500,000 barrels a day by August. They have not done it. Every report I read that I believe in shows that they haven't done it. The exports are still running hot and heavy. They're supposed to stop selling gasoline as cheap as they've been doing it and keep it now for the domestic market. We'll see. They're the outlier. They're the problem for the OPEC Plus. We will see what they do or don't do. The UAE today said they are not going to do more production cuts. So you're getting some lines in the sand starting to develop by other members that are going no, and the UAE is a big producer. When you look at the gold market, how does it fight that you went today back to the March high of interest rates? You're just shy of 5% in some of these rates. So you got to pay attention, okay? You're getting there again in the two. Very, very important. And the curve yield's still about 100. Underneath, you're still in the bear camp here. You've had a bounce. That's all I think it was a bounce. The market's got lower highs, lower lows. Now until today's high of 1942 is taken out, I think the trend reasserted itself back down. If it wants to fall in and fill that, what I was talking about before, hitting the 200-day average and or the Bollinger Band, they've now come together in price if the market wants to have one more decline. The saddest part for me is I wish it had gotten a little higher because it would have gotten rid of the oversold condition. I hate putting new money to work in oversold conditions. And when either of these numbers are under 30 but not going sideways under 20, it's an oversold market. In the gold-silver ratio, look at what's happening tonight. Silver starting to assert itself against the gold market now. So that correction where silver was losing to it, if it stays like this, then you can say, the opposite's happening. Silver coming up, gold going back down. You see it on the charts. And where did I tell you all last week while we were here? I kept saying the real battle's the 200-day average to the Bollinger Band where they came in together right here, and it really worked out to be that way. Now, if silver can close over 2346.60, it actually turns to the upside. In the copper market, we have an outside day to the downside today, little follow through tonight. Now, if you take this out, it would be a sign that the market doesn't want to stay down. This is a continuation pattern that day of the downtrend. I don't want to see that taken out. The market has gone sideways and worked itself still at an oversold area. So I don't think you're attracting new short sales. You're sort of in limbo, unfortunately, right here. In the platinum, look what's going on. If you take a look right here, and we'll back off just a little bit now to the prior day. On Wednesday, and this is July 5th, you lost the what? You lost the bearish embedded reading. You got reading over 21. If I go back another day, both numbers were under 20. They're under 20. They're under 20. Same thing. They stayed that way. All of a sudden, today, they get a reading over 21. The way I teach trading, I tell traders they got to be out of short positions now. The odds strongly favor price and the 18-day average are going to make a run at each other. In the dollar index, we have a pattern of higher lows, higher highs, and as you can see, the market is overbought. It's hard for me to tell traders to go out and buy that. Now, we had an intersection just recently, and you can see it right here, of the 18-day average meeting the 100. Watch this. Here it is. It's still over it, the red over the green, still over it, and this is on Friday. This is the 3rd, slips under, and it's now still basically under, but so close. It can flip-flop. Hard to tell what this market wants to do. Obviously, the next 2 days of reports, the Jolts number, along with the jobs report, is going to play a major, major impact on this, and I want to see what it does. I lean more bearish than bullish on this, but I have no position on at this point, and telling people I think you just got to be very, very cautious here. This could burn you very quickly if you're not careful. So one of the things I'm going to remind you of, let me come right back to this. Here we go. Independence Day sale, move your cursor up here. You got about 48 hours left on it, and then it's gone. Epstein.com, the word research. Just click on whichever one you do. Just go with it. The system is set to automatically give you the 50% discount. Remember, this is for new and returning members only. I'm Ira. You have a good day.